Today, Alex and I are going to be doing a very fun challenge, or at least in my mind, it sounds like a really fun challenge. We are going to be shopping for travel capsule wardrobes. We are each going to be shopping for a separate travel capsule wardrobe, and we are going to be doing this at a thrift store, and we have a $100 budget each. And we are going to be shopping under the constraints of a Suduko travel capsule wardrobe formula. Do you remember what that is, Alex?
Nope.
Clearly she doesn't really watch my videos all that much.
I have other things to retain.
So with the Suduko, typically speaking, and of course it can be kind of loosey-goosey, but I think for today's challenge we're going to stick to the basics of the Suduko, which is 3 tops, 3 bottoms, 2 layering pieces, and 1 bonus piece, which could be whatever you want it to be. A dress, overalls, I don't know, some funky jacket, whatever you want your bonus piece to be. And to make it even more challenging, we asked over on Instagram for some countries that you wanted us to shop for. So we put those countries into a hat, and we're going to be drawing for each of us to have a different country that we are choosing our travel capsule wardrobe for. Any questions?
Nope.
You ready to find out what country you're going to have?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So we got a hat with some pieces of paper in there. There's a different country on each one. So
Very official.
I mean, I only put 6 countries in there, but it'll be fun. Okay. She's cheating. She's going inside.
How's that cheating?
Okay.
You want to grab yours?
Now let's see what you got first.
Well, then you're going to know what you're not getting. I got Japan.
So appropriate. Alex might actually be keeping most of her travel capsule wardrobe. Okay, let's see what I've got. La, 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 la. I have France. Yay. So 2 very different
Yes.
climates.
What season are we shopping for?
Oh, good question.
Because I would say that shopping for summer in Japan is way different than shopping for winter.
Correct. I would say, let's say spring fallish.
Okay.
Because I think that gives us a little more leeway on what we can choose.
Transitory seasons.
Transitory seasons. And I would say we are also shopping for more of an urban vacation.
Yeah. So I'll be shopping for Tokyo and Kyoto. Like the classic trips that people would go on.
Correct. And I'll be shopping for Paris.
Maybe with a wine tour in the countryside.
Oh, she's speaking my language, which is not French. It's just wine.
It's just wine.
Okay, so the thrift store that we are going to is here on the outskirts of Portland, and it is called the Red White Store. They are cash only, and it is not Goodwill.
No.
So it will be...
No dressing rooms.
No dressing rooms.
But some of the better prices around Portland
Yes.
in terms of thrifting.
So
Probably because they are cash only.
So we're both dressed to be able to kind of try things on. I have on long pants because it's also very chilly, cloudy and chilly here chilly here today for me. So I have on biker shorts. Alex has on biker shorts, and we're wearing clothing that's sort of tight. So if we need to try things on, it'll be a little bit easier. Okay, I guess we'll go in and see what we can find.
Yeah. Ready. Go. Challenge start.
It's a little busy in here.
It's never been this calm from when I've been here before.
Success!
We did it.
2 hours later. maybe even a little over 2 hours later, and we came out about 160. We're counting. Alex has a shirt. The shirt she's wearing is a shirt she already owns that she's going to use for her capsule wardrobe. So she's.
I found one exactly like
That's
it
true.
in the thrift store, and I was looking at it. And I was like, I don't need a second oversized green corduroy shirt, even though I would wear it for this capsule wardrobe. So try not to waste not want.
Yeah, yeah, and you can see maybe in the back there, back behind Alex, our bags. Are very, very full bags of clothing. But yes, the prices in there are incredible. It was very crowded in there. Our understanding is this particular place, which I guess you're going to see anyway because we did do outside shots.
No more. Cut them. Cut it.
She was saying Reddit and a whole bunch of other places like talk about this place being such a good thrift shop.
Yeah,
here
the
in
cashier
Portland
lady
area.
was saying, because we came here, I want to say a year and a half, 2 years ago maybe, for Halloween costume stuff, because I was getting frustrated with Goodwill and their prices.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we might as well just try this place. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
And yeah, similar prices, similar cash only setup, way less crowded. And I knew we were in trouble when there were hip teens coming in here when we were walking in. So
yeah,
sounds like it's picked up in popularity.
It is cash only. That is one thing. They do have ATMs, but you know what? The ATM fee really isn't any more than the ATM fees that I've had to pay going directly to a bank ATM. So, you know, that being what it is.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. They had such good stuff. And it's just so fun to be able to shop where there's patterns and color and like all the things, because it just feels like so much of today's fashion that when you walk into a mall, everything's just boring. Beige, black, white, brown. There's not a lot of, even though color is big right now, theoretically, it's a trend, it's still hard to find.
Yeah. So
this was really fun.
The thing I also like about this spot is I think with thrifting becoming more popular, and just the prevalence of fast fashion in the like clothing cycle, a lot of like Shein and Cider and other fast fashion brands will show up at Goodwill and they get donated pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But Goodwill still charges a lot for them because they're trendy.
Right.
Whereas here you're getting real brands that are going to hold up for like a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
And they're not charging you $1 gajillion just because they happen to stumble upon a name brand. Like it feels like you're shopping at thrifting prices, but it's still reasonable for what you're getting.
Yes.
It's not quite Goodwill bins where it's just per pound.
Right. Yeah.
But it's pretty
If you
good.
haven't had the joy of shopping at a Goodwill bins, it's quite interesting. But you talk about
that's for my hardcore thrifters.
Hunting and gathering, that is definitely what bins is about. But I got a pair of Kenneth Cole, oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. Little sanitizer. Kenneth Cole little booties. They're gold, like you'll see in a little bit, that I'm so excited about. And I want to say they were like $12.99, plus they were a white tag, so they were another 25% off. So there was, there were certain color tags that we didn't hit any of the 50% tags.
No.
None of the stuff that we got was 50% off, but a few of the things that we got was 25% off. So
I still can't believe those still tag on Prana pants that I found.
Oh yeah, that might be the winner of brand new, beautiful blue corduroy pants. I think we ended up both almost with the same color combo.
Yeah.
Which was funny because we went our separate ways when we went into the store. But we were just piling everything in. I think we both sort of did the same thing. We just kind of started pulling stuff that we liked and then went through and decided where we were going to go with our capsule wardrobes.
Yeah, I definitely was just pulling stuff that I would pull normally to try on, and then taking pieces and being like, all right, these are kind of cohesive. I can kind of mesh something out of this.
Yes.
The pants were definitely like, all right, we're building it off of this. What else can I add with this that makes sense?
And I kind of started with a pair of pants and a skirt. were my two things that I went from those two pieces and kind of built off of that. And then, like I said, I ended up getting 2 pairs of shoes to go with my capsule, an overcoat to go with my capsule, and a scarf. So I sort of did a little bit beyond just the Sudoku. So it'll be interesting when we go to put everything together.
And maybe we shopped a little bit for ourselves too.
Yeah, well,
There are a couple other things the stuff that didn't go into the capsule wardrobe that I liked. Just for another time.
yeah.
For later.
Another capsule.
It's a capsule called My Closet.
Yeah. I like this challenge in that it really gets you out of, I guess if you do really feel like you want to buy a new wardrobe for the location that you're going to because you feel like you want to be a persona that you envision yourself being there, because I always talk about not aspirational packing, to not choose clothing for the person you want to be, but maybe you want to switch things up and you're sort of tired of your black and white or black and khaki or navy and khaki travel capsule wardrobes. Thrifting is a great way to go about it. I mean, not just, traditional thrift stores. Obviously, there's Poshmark and ThredUp and so many other places online that you could also shop. I mean, I'd love it if one of those would sponsor me. I'd love to do a ThredUp sponsorship, but they haven't reached out to me yet. So we're doing this one.
You reminded me, too, that this is actually where I got quite a few of the pieces that I wore for the Africa trip.
Oh, that's right.
Ah, crap, I need safari colors, which is not something I wear usually, but it was necessary for going on the safaris, having those tan colors. And I was like, well.
Yes, you needed colors that blended into the background, so you couldn't wear bright colors, and dark, like navy and black, are suggested to not wear because that attracts bugs.
So like everything that I own.
Yeah, so everything needed to be earth toned. And neither of us are earth tone people that we don't typically shop for earth tone colored clothes.
Unless it's green.
So it was a challenge. Yes, unless it's like this color. Hey, let's go home and see what we bought for our capsules.
Yeah.
Share with each other what we bought for our capsules.
No, I liked the first day better. Can we take a pizza break?
Yeah, I think we might need to go eat something. It is, like I said, we spent over 2 hours in there, so it is after dinner time at this point, and we need to eat.
Shopping waits for no one.
Yes, and Alex didn't really have any lunch before we headed over here, so it's time to get some food in our bellies.
Time to refuel.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Before we take a look at all the thrifted pieces, I'd like to take a moment to thank Under Outfit for sponsoring this video. Over the past several months, Under Outfit has become my go-to for bras, and I pretty much wear them every day, and especially on my long travel days. I love the wireless support. It is so nice to not have to worry about whether you're going to set off the alarm at the airport, or worse, one of those pesky wires decides to come through the fabric and poke into you all day long. The material is so soft and comfortable. Honestly, it's one of those things you kind of forget that you're even wearing. But the best thing is how the pieces look under your clothes, especially t-shirts and tank tops. Here I'm wearing the Satin Grace bra, which is 3D molded. It helps give my small little girls a little bit of a lift while still smoothing everything under my arms and around my back. The straps don't dig down into my shoulders. It is just so comfy. The Comfort Plunge bra is a little bit more feminine with the mesh side panels and center insert. It has a lightweight and cushy padding that is seriously comfortable enough to sleep in, which is really important if you are taking a long haul flight or those overnight trains abroad. Another favorite is this perfect neckline bra that comes in 18 fun colors like this brilliant blue. It's incredibly lightweight with just the right amount of support, and the material is so soft against your skin. I really appreciate that Under Outfit is designed for real women with real bodies. Their sizing is incredibly inclusive, from small cup sizes all the way up to 4XL. So you can actually find something that fits and feels good, which is not always that easy. Right now, Under Outfit is offering my community 15% off if you use the link that is in my description and the first pinned comment below. A big thank you to Under Outfit for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back and see what we picked up at the thrift store. We are filled up with pizza now, so we have the energy to go through all of our goodies that we found at the thrift store. So we are going to, do we want to do it one at a time, or like I show all my pieces and then you show all your pieces, or you want to show your pieces? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, let's just go through the bags.
Okay.
I think we just, whatever order fate decides.
Okay, you pick a bag. This is mostly my haul. So we're going to start out. I have one of my bottoms is in here. So
Ooh.
I know Alex really has, so we haven't seen what the other person got. So this is sort of first look of all the pieces. So these are a pair of like little like parachute, like shiny. You'll see that there's a shiny theme, and then they're like little jogger pants, but they're dressy jogger pants with a sheen to them.
Yeah.
And like a really pretty like mustard yellow color. So those are bottoms number 1. My 3 tops are down here. So this is the first of my 3 tops.
That one's really cute.
It's this cute little, very 1970s retro
Yes.
style, but with a V-neck. I'm excited to see how this looks on because I think it's going to be super cute. And with those pants, right? I know. I think it's going to be really cool. This is top number 2, just so clearly I went with I guess not clearly yet to you, but I'm basically going with like a navy mustard yellow are my 2 main colors. So this is another little,
Oh, cute.
yeah, just a little blousey top, but basic, but with a little bit of texture to it. Again, another V-neck because I love V-necks. And then I have a little graphic tee. It's blue. It's not quite navy blue, but I thought that this would be kind of a nice little,
Whatever floats your boat.
whatever floats your boat. So again, this is dressing for Paris, basically. And then I have my bonus item is here, which did come with a belt, and it is
Ooh, so fancy.
this pretty little dress. And I think this is, I feel like it's a brand. Yeah, this is Loft. So it's a little Loft dress in a like shiny, again, it's got the shine to it. Shine was sort of another element that I was really going for once I found those pants. These pants were the first thing I found that I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to build the capsule off of. And then I found the dress next. And then everything kind of came together from the dress and the pants. I'm super excited to style this dress because I think that's going to be really fun. And it came with its own little skinny belt. And then this is not really part of the actual Suduko capsule, but it is a little coat, leopard print coat. This is like Old Navy, I think. Yeah, this is just an Old Navy coat, but how cute is that? I think it ties in, when I start putting the outfits together, I think it's going to tie everything in together. I was thinking by the fall, spring, this is probably going to be a little more on the fall side than the spring side, but I think you could go either season with the looks that I have for that. Okay, so that was bag number 1.
Bag number 1.
Bag number 2.
I can see that this has stuff that I got that was not relevant to the thing. My first item I got is, as we said in the car, this shirt. They had one that was basically exactly the same in the men's section. And as much as I wear this, it could probably have a second.
True.
I don't need the closet space to be taken up like that. Ooh,
It is one of her absolute favorite shirts.
It's just a great layering
Pretty
piece,
sure she
man.
wears it 99% of the year.
It's perfect. It's every season. All right, we'll start with this.
Okay, we'll start with one of her bottoms.
Yes, one of my bottoms, a little long cherry maxi skirt.
It's so cute, and cherries are so in.
I know.
And for Japan.
Yeah, cherry blossoms. I wasn't even thinking of that. I definitely went more springy, I think, with mine, spring, summer. But there's just something nice about like a long flowy skirt in Japan, having kind of that breathability. It's usually what's more in fashion, or like what you'll see more people wearing is longer skirts.
True.
You'll see like the mini skirts and stuff for street fashion sometimes, but I think this is a bit more everyday wear, and then the red is nice to tie into like when you go to the shrines and stuff.
Yeah, it looked really good. Photography wise, with all of the red in the most of the shrines that you see there.
Yes. And then these are another pair of bottoms I got.
Cute.
I would say they're like goldenrod.
Yeah.
If I had like a very orangey yellow, my color theme kind of ended up being primary colors.
Yeah.
Mostly. But yeah, these are again like very loose. They're nice and flowy on. They would be comfortable to walk in. And I just liked the bright color of them.
Very cute.
Yeah, I think they'll be good to style. Then this is one of my tops. It is pretty.
Oh, I almost picked up that top. That's funny. I like had that in my hand for a hot minute and I was like, ooh, the stripes, France, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, it's black and I'm really navy. So.
Yeah, I needed something that went with the really colorful bottoms. So, and the patterned. Like, it would go with the cherries as well. Yeah. And it goes with my other bottoms that I got too. So that's a nice. My tops are more normal, I guess I should say. Or more plain. This I love. And I said, I'll just wear it no matter what. This is one of my layering pieces.
Ooh.
I think it's supposed to be a jean dress.
Oh, okay.
But I would not wear it like that. I would wear it. I'm a big fan of an oversized long sleeve shirt.
Look at the pockets.
Yeah,
look at the detail on the pockets. Look at that. That's cute.
So I was like, you know what? I'll get that as a little top layer.
That'll be super cute with a cherry blossom skirt.
With a cherry blossom skirt with the shorts, like a big denim shirt. Very 90s in many ways. It's hard to go wrong.
Yeah. And good layering piece.
Yes. Clearly I like a big shirt as my layering piece. And then this is one, because I was...
Come over here a little bit more.
No. I'll get over there in a second. After I'm done thinking. Because like, I grabbed 2 dresses as my bonus. One dress is definitely way more day wear. Basically, I have 2 dresses depending on what your itinerary is in Japan. So this is my, if you're going somewhere nicer and need something nicer to wear.
Oh.
Just a little black dress.
With some ruching on the side.
With some ruching on the side.
Cute. Nice.
Yeah, like a nice, could layer it under other stuff as well.
Yeah.
So this is one of my bonus pieces.
Okay.
I'll show you the other one and then can decide which would make more sense. But it depends on what you're doing, I guess. But I might bring this to be able to layer stuff on top of it.
That's true.
Because that's nice.
Okay.
So on the cherry theme, I did find, and this one's going to take some edits, because I don't think it'll fit at my shoulders as it is.
So in addition to picking up some accessories, and maybe Alex might need a pair of shoes or 2, she might do some tailoring to her pieces in order to make them fit for the capsule.
I go into a thrift store with a pair of scissors in mind.
Yes.
Because I found this, which is a little cherry baby tee.
It's a little baby cherry. It's so cute.
Yeah. And I thought like nice plain white tee. We'll see how the shoulders fit. If the shoulders do not fit, it'll be a nice cherry baby tank top.
Yes.
Because that usually makes things like this fit much better. And I would honestly probably wear it more as a tank top anyway.
True.
This one needs edits, which you're not going to be able to see. This is a nice, like, navy kind of boxy top. Pretty easy to wear with the other colors. I thought the saturation went well with, like, this. Like, they're both pretty bright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It does, for some reason, have shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Shoulder pads.
But there's also a nice little detail on the front pocket.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 of your tops, 1 of your layering pieces.
3 of my tops, 2 of my bottoms.
Yeah, your 3 tops, 2 of your bottoms,
my
and
2
and a layering piece.
So that's everything, actually, isn't it?
No, you have another pair of bottoms.
I have 1 more bottoms, yes.
What's your other layering piece? Oh, that's right. Sorry. Totally forgot. So a couple of other things that were in that bag are actually my 2 layering pieces, I believe. So the first one is, it's not really, I mean, if it's really chilly outside, you could wear this on its own as a top because it's pretty heavy. It's kind of a feltish kind of material, and it is a Liz and Company jacket, but it's a super cute kind of structured jacket, and the buttons are really cute on it, and it is navy blue, so it'll go with the navy mustard theme that I have going on. It has the little lapel, what do they call these things? Little
Soldier boy, Emmy, oh, I'm a cricket, one me roll.
I forget what these things are called. Anyway, it's it's got some really cool details to it, and just a really nice color, a nice weight for fall and even spring that you would throw on. It's a little bit more elevated than a cardigan, because I did have a navy cardigan in the cart that I was considering, but that just felt very kind of matronly. This feels, if you're in Paris, I feel like this feels a little more dressy.
Yeah.
And a little more like you're trying for it to be a little bit more fashionable for Paris with this. Because then I did have my other layering piece is a cardigan, but it's very textured and very bright. This
Quite
is
bright.
way outside of my normal range of color that I wear up around my face. So I'm curious to see if it turns me green. I did hold it up in the mirror in the thrift store, and I feel like it did okay. I think it's okay with my skin tone. But we'll see once I start trying it on with everything. But yeah, it's really cute. And the color, the buttons are really cool. I like that it's a V-neck. So this is a layering piece that I could wear on its own as just a sweater, turn it around, wear it so the V is in the back. Like, it's got multiple ways to be worn. And then it's got the, it's just got that like inside out seam detail going on the sweater too. I just thought it was a really, really fun sweater. No, the company is like, oh, it's a Vince Camuto.
Of course.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. It's like I think it has to do with the yarn, it looks like. Like, I think for my fiber freaks in the chat, I think it is like a 3x1 ribbing situation, but the yarn just is like chunky. It's like that thick, thin yarn. So I think that's where you're getting the baubles from. Ah. Because I don't think it's
I know nothing of what she's talking about, so it spoke to me. It really came out in the, like it popped off of the rack into my cart. Does it smell bad?
It smells like thrift store.
Oh, yeah.
It smells like every old lady perfume mixed together at once.
Okay, on to bag number 3.
This is mostly Alex stuff this is all Alex stuff that isn't.
Oh, except for the one thing.
You want to do your one thing? Because none of mine is.
Okay.
These are all my little treats.
Okay. So I have my last, I've only got one bottom so far. Okay, so this is my second bottom. Isn't this cute? It's a skirt, and it's like asymmetrical, and it has pockets. That is the best thing. I'm so excited. It was just so cool and funky and different and swingy and flowy that I thought no matter what season, it would just be fun. And I think it's going to be something when I start putting the outfits together, I think it's going to look good whether it's dressed up or dressed down. This and the like golden pants are the two things I think I'm the most excited about out of this whole haul. So very, very fun.
It's cool. Like, this would be my other, if I'm not going to anything nice, I would bring this dress.
Okay.
Or like nothing, like nice, I guess.
Like whiskey bar.
Yeah, because like I like to, Tokyo has a good jazz scene to it, so it's nice to be able to go to a whiskey jazz bar or something. Yeah. But if I was mostly doing day outings and going to mid-tier level niceness restaurants, I would bring this dress instead.
Okay, last bag number 4.
Worst case scenario, it just makes me look rough as hell.
Hey, I think this is all me again.
No, my pants are in here.
Oh yeah, we want you to do your pants, then I'll do the rest of it. So this is the last piece of Alex's.
These are my final bottoms, and again, why you should look in every section of the thrift store, because these were in the men's section. And they're a basically brand new pair of Prana pants that are corduroy. And
They're a thick, wide well corduroy.
and
they're
they're
beautiful.
so bright, so comfy.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, and definitely like very
So soft.
very soft too.
Yeah.
Definitely very Japanese street style as well.
Yeah.
Of like they're a little baggier fit, which I like, and I've definitely bought pants kind of like this in Japan. So yeah, these were the first things that I found that I was like, well, I don't really care what else I get. I need an excuse to buy these pants. So these were the ones that I ended up building most of my wardrobe around. And yeah, tells you how much of a sale there was too. If they were originally, still have the tags on them, $98. They sold them for $35.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that they were. No, they were not they were a blue tag, so they were not on sale. So they didn't get an additional 25% off or anything today. So
damn it.
They were definitely $36, but brand new. Like Alex said, the tags are all still on them. So Alex did not get additional accessories, but I did because by the time I was done with my capsule, I still had quite a bit of my $100
Budget?
Yes, budget. That's the word. I still had quite a bit of my $100 budget left. So I was like, I will go look at shoes. But let's finish out my capsule. So this is the last bottom of my capsule, and it's a pair of these like
Very cute.
sailor style striped jeans, wide leg cropped jeans that I just thought were super, super cute.
I really like the red thread on the buttons.
Yeah.
It's a nice detail.
I think they're adorable. I hope that they fit. I did not try them out in the store, but I think,
Suck it in.
I know, I think they're going to fit okay. But I thought the stripe was just fun. It feels very French to have like a striped, well, just stripes in general, but I felt like the striped bottom felt kind of French, and the wide leg cropped felt French. The sailor, the buttons on the side, I just thought they would be an interesting addition to the rest of this capsule. So the accessories that I got 2 pairs of shoes. Well, we'll do this first. I did get a scarf, and I think this will go with a lot of the things. I don't know that it'll go with all the outfits, but I wanted to get something. I mean, it has the navy, it has a little bit of that brown gold in there. The green is not quite a color that's in this capsule, so we'll see how this ends up going with the outfits. I think it'll look good with the dress on its own, but once we get into trying everything on, I'll be curious to see how this goes. So the first pair of shoes, I thought these were such a steal. So these are some Joseph Siebel, I think is how you say the name, which I believe these are like $100 sneakers, and they are hardly even worn. Like, look at the bottom, look at the soles, they're barely worn. These were $6.
Hell yeah.
And they've got like that kind of metallic look to them. So I think they go with there's a little bit of shine there. I think these are going to go really well with these outfits. And then I wanted something that would be the dressy shoe that I would wear. And I found these Kenneth Cole little booties. Now I know that booties supposedly aren't in anymore, but I thought these were so cute. I'm so excited about these. I just think they're adorable and they fit really well. Fun shoes, whether they're in style or not.
Who cares?
Who cares?
It's not about whether things are in trend, it's whether or not you wear it with taste.
Alex and I had so much fun putting this video together, and we hope that you've had just as much fun watching the video today. By the way, Alex has started her own YouTube channel, so if you'd like to check out more of her life behind the scenes as an indie magazine creator, I will have her channel linked below for you to check out. And if you are looking for more inspiration on how to put together travel capsule wardrobes with creative ideas, check out one of these videos next. Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video today. Alex and I both hope that you have safe and wonderful travels.